Today is the day we are finally going to be giving what this car needs. That is Super Rumble, of course. We're gonna be whipping up. Yeah, I have no friends. That was awful. We're gonna be making some cool noises on this car. Right now, it has the stock OEM header. It needs some unequal length headers. We got some Group A, Group E, whatever you want to call it, unequal length headers. We're so excited for this. This is gonna totally bring out the whole noise of this car. The pseudo exhaust that I have on there now, along with the NVIDIA front pipe, it's just not enough. I mean, it sounds good. It's very, very subtle for what it is. It's just not enough what these cars need. So this will hopefully go ahead and remove all the cats, give it a loud noise, we'll get some good backfires, and of course, the infamous Super Rumble. What else would you want? Before we go ahead and start today's video, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Dollar Shave. Oh wait, it's No Shave November. I don't have sponsors yet because I'm not big enough, but who cares? Let's run it. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is go ahead and crank the car up and give you guys a cold start so you can kind of hear a sound comparison between what the OEM header sounds like and the unequal length header.
Alright guys, so I just took the camera from Evan. So here's the thing here. This new brand, Deviant. This will be the greatest car brand ever to exist. And I predict it. Wanna know why? Is because, you know, some people say that Stance is dead, but people like Evan, legends. He is the lowlife, and he'll bring it back. I promise.
Bring it back, one day, just one day at a time, you know? Just one car at a time. Slowly we're getting there. I've been doing this for 7 years, and I consider myself a little pro from Japan now. Car is now up in the air. Just to show you guys what we have to do here. Down here below, there is the OEM header, which is down here. You also have your O2 sensors that you have to take off. Sorry, it's a little hard to see this because we have the intake pipe and everything in the way. But there's your O2 sensor right there. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that. I think there's one more also to disconnect. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting those disconnected. Then we have the heat shield underneath here, right there. We have to go ahead and take that off. And then we can expose the bottom of the header. So this should be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out now. All right, so now we're underneath here. We gotta go ahead and take this splash shield off. Let's get started. That's the worst. Oh my God. I give up. I'm done working on cars. Now since the heat shield is off, you have your other O2 sensor right here. And this is the actual header right here. So we gotta go ahead and unbolt it from this part directly. Bolt it from the front pipe and drop it all the way around, and it should just go ahead and disconnect. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this O2 sensor and get started on breaking all these bolts loose. So for any of you OG watchers, you guys will remember this little guy right here. And this other side, this front pipe, is completely fine. This guy, like on my very first videos, was stripped out and would not come off, so I finally tapped it, put a new nut on there, and now it's spinning. It's literally just spinning in place and won't move. So I'm hoping that the rest of these do not do the same thing, because you know, exhaust studs and me and bolts just, you know, don't have good luck at all. So we'll see how this goes. So far so good. There's one nut or bolt that I'm really kind of concerned about, but all these are busting off really easy, which is surprising to me. Like, that is so easy. I don't understand why or what's gonna happen, because I know something is going to happen. Okay, so we have the front pipe, of course, is the problem. Go figure. All right, let me go ahead and bust that seized nut off, because this is the only thing holding it up. Okay, update. The bolt finally just fell off, which is weird. So I got that, and then I realized you have to unbolt this little piece on the header that connects to the front pipe. So we got this one off, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this next one off. This header should drop. Fingers crossed, because you know nothing ever is that easy. When I took the front pipe off, pretty much everything kind of dropped. You can get all the tension off of it. So let's try to go ahead and pull this out. There we go. All right, let's pull it off. Awesome. Go ahead and just leave that up there for now. Sweet, so let's go ahead and pull this out. All right, so here we have the OEM one versus the Group A one. Yeah, so you can see the size difference is pretty massive. The catalytic converters on this side are huge. This one does not have catalytic converters, so I'm going to be throwing a check engine light, but Subaru Rumbles are worth it. Let's go ahead and swap the O2 sensors off of this one, put them down onto the Group A one. Also, you never want to reuse old gaskets, it's just not good. Shout out to MFM Performance for having these in stock and ready for me to grab it for getting these unequal length headers installed. Go ahead and put a new one there and a new one here. Let's go ahead and get this underneath the car, get it all squared away. All right, so we have all the new gaskets on, and we go ahead and install the header. Okay, I got the header bolted onto the front pipe here, and just a tip, if we're installing these headers, there's this bolt nut right up here that is a pain. So what I had to do was take an extension on a ratchet, shove it in between here, and then I had to put the socket on the back because you couldn't get a socket that would fit in between this little gap here. So just a tip, because that one is extremely hard to get tightened down. So now that I have this now, I gotta go ahead and bolt the front pipe here back to the exhaust, and then finish bolting that back up there, and we should be all good to go. Okay, we are all now done and finished up. Got everything all bolted down. Everything goes all the way to the back. I'm so excited to hear this. As always, make sure to put your O2 sensors back and plugged in. Oh man, I'm so excited to hear this. I've always been such a huge fan of Subaru Rumble, so let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up and hear this now. I'm so excited. She's a lot louder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now the car has pretty much dumbed down just a little bit, like from idle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a few revs. It's a lot louder than what it was before, and it's pretty late, so I don't want to disturb the neighbors really that much, but let's hear some Subi rumbles. Yeah, that's a lot louder. That opens up so much. That's so crazy. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get the car back on the ground, let it all continue to warm up a little bit. But this sounds awesome. Oh my gosh.
Man, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I've heard horror stories about these headers being just an absolute pain in the butt to install. That was actually not hard at all. So if you are gonna be doing it soon, you can do it yourself, no big deal. It makes a huge difference in the sound. It's so much louder, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you have not below. We have some awesome content coming up for this car with the paint and body work that's gonna be done to this kit. That's what's coming up next. Again, check out deviant.usa on Instagram or deviantusa.bigcartel.com. The description is in the below. We have shirts, decals, and banners like these right here I have on the FRS. Super sleek. They come in matte black, which is this right here. We have white, and we also have oil slick. Again, guys, you mean so much to me. Without you guys, I don't have the motivation to be able to continue making these videos. You mean a ton. Turn post notifications on, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.